If you're on the hunt for chic but affordable home decor, but keep coming up empty-handed, consider me your fairy godmother. Hello, my name is KB, and today I'm sharing my best new Amazon finds in February of 2024. I have products from every single design style with every single use, so you're going to love them all, and just look for the number up on the screen to find the item down in the description box. Now, something you guys ask for all of the time is artwork, because artwork is super expensive, and I always tell you, if you can afford to invest in an original artist, do so. But if that's not in the budget right now, totally understand. You want to try this brand. So I got this black and white piece from Amazon, and I was shook. I was shook at the quality of this. It has texture on it, it's embellished, and it's not embellished in the way that you kind of find at Home Goods, where it's like, okay, it's printed, and then they just put like a slap of paint on it, and they were like, killed it, amazing, fantastic. This really looks and feels like someone painted it, maybe they did. I think this feels and looks super high end for the price. I think it's around 90 bucks, and they have so many different variations for different design styles, and it even comes with the mounting hardware. It's not too heavy, so you can put this up on your wall really easily, even if you're in a rental and you're worried about the wall, so I'm so excited about this. Now, another brand I have seen all over Amazon for years is the brand Sinwin. They always have art. I always see influencers talk about it, and I was like, let me order it so that I can test it out for them. And this is not as good as the other brand. I'm gonna say it, I know, I'm gonna get canceled, but that was so dramatic. I'm not gonna get canceled. I'm talking about canvas art on Amazon. For the price, I think it's like 60 bucks. So you get a 24 by 36 painting that is framed for 60 bucks. I think that's pretty decent. That's pretty comparable to what you pay at Home Goods, but it's not embellished at all. So there's no texture on it whatsoever. It very much so is a canvas print, though they did printed on canvas super well. And for those of you who are like, oh, I would never buy, embellished artwork, that's literally what they sell at Restoration Hardware, Our House, and all of those luxury stores you like to go to and spend your hard-earned money. They're doing the same thing, right? So why not get the look for less? Now, you may have noticed that the black and white piece of art is sitting on this bench. And this is my new art bench. So I'm trying to start this trend in my own house where you display art on a bench, because sometimes we don't want to put holes in the wall, we have commitment issues, and yeah, that's it. I don't have any other reasons. But I really like to display art in a way where you lean it, but I don't always want to do it on like a dresser or console, something like that, because those are really big pieces of furniture. I picked up this bench. I found this doing some late night scrolling on Amazon, and I'm obsessed. This brand has so many cute pieces. I've linked them all on my Amazon storefront. If you're not following me over on Amazon yet, definitely do so. Everything is linked down below. But this is great. So it's around 250 bucks for this bench, so wonderful. What I will say is it feels like a $250 bench. Is this going to replace my office chair? No. Is this where I want to sleep? No, but it's really good for what I'm going to use it for and for the price. Can we all just collectively admit that there's a lot of furniture in our homes that aren't really for sitting? Like, a lot of people have sitting rooms that they never sit in. Like, we're sofa people. I sit in these accent chairs purely to film content. This is just not where I sit, and there's nothing wrong with that. So if I never sit there, I'm never gonna sit there, and it's not because the thing's uncomfortable that I don't sit there. It's totally okay for it not to be the most comfortable thing in the world. So I just wanted to put that out there before you bought this bench. You were like, oh, this doesn't feel amazing. It doesn't feel amazing, but I love the look. It comes in so many different colors. It really reminds me of like the new like organic modern collections that you're seeing at luxury stores right now. Very much so Zara home vibes. It is so cute, and the wood is solid, and this was so easy to put together. I put it together myself, solo. That never happens. It wasn't giving, I am going to cry putting together this IKEA furniture. It was giving, I did this. I did this while watching my reality television, because that's exactly how I did it. So, love this bench. It does get the KB stamp of approval just because it is so incredibly affordable. Now, since we are in the bedroom already, I want to talk about bedding, because I'm always buying new bedding because everyone has different sleeping preferences, and there's something about a cute looking bed. Like, if your bed is beautifully made, if those covers are tucked like you're in a hotel, you're just gonna sleep good. First, I picked up this waffle blanket. It was on one of my favorite internet people's storefronts, Annie Vanderbeek. You should follow her. But she had this waffle blanket, and it is amazing. I'm using it as a bedspread. I got it in the ivory white, but there's so many different colors. This is great if you don't want to iron your duvet cover. I'm sorry, I just like, I do have the time, but then like I don't, I just don't want to do it. It doesn't snag, even with the dog's nails, even with my nails, since some of you like, why are your nails so long? Even with my nails, it does not snag. It's super soft. I'm very, very, very happy with it. I believe it's by the brand Bedsure, and I've been very happy with all of their bedding so far, so I'm not really that surprised, but 10 out of 10 for me. This is a great way to dress the end of the bed if you want to use it like as a quilt. You can use it as a throw. You can use it as a bedspread. It does not matter. Really love it, and I love the waffle texture. I also picked up this faux fur blanket. So I've been talking about this brand of faux fur blanket forever. I've had the white one forever, and I wanted to pick up this brown, and it looks just like my dog. He blends right in. This somehow is softer than the white version. I have been over the moon with this. It's so soft, it's so cozy, and it's a really nice caramel, kind of like a milky brown. It screams luxury. I think the white one screams luxury, but a lot of times with faux fur blankets, they look kind of like you just took the fur off of something in like an icky, like sort of way. This looks like it's giving luxury. It's really thick. It's super warm and insulating. It does not cover the entire end of the bed. So this is definitely still a throw or like a sofa blanket. I guess if you have a queen size bed, it would fit. But I think it really elevates the design. I actually like this a lot more than the white Batillo Home one, though I still like that one as well. The second I unwrapped this, the dog sat on it and he hasn't gotten up. I had to literally fight with him to be able to even like try the blanket or test it out or anything like that. So food for thought there. It is fantastic. And in addition to those two blankets, I also got a new duvet cover. So if you do not know what Wamsutta is, Wamsutta was a brand sold at Bed Bath & Beyond, and they had the best bedding on the market. The best bedding ever made, hands down. Better than Pottery Barn, better than West Elm, better than Bellagio, better than Four Seasons, better than everything. And then Bed Bath & Beyond closed their stores. Point being, we can't get that amazing bedding. So I've been on the hunt for an alternative, and I feel like this might be it. So this is by the brand Feather and Stitch. If you've been here on the channel before, you've seen me talk about the sheets. If you've not been here before, be sure to smash that subscribe button because I have new videos 2 times a week, every single week. But I've tried out the sheets. Give me Wamsutta vibes. So I got the duvet cover. It feels silky, smooth. Oh my gosh, I love it. It is giving Wamsutta vibes, and it's a little bit more affordable. It would work well in a traditional home, a Parisian home, a French contemporary home. That's the same thing as Parisian. I don't know why I'm stuck on France today. Really, any design style, these are gonna look great. They are crispy. The only complaint I have is that the pillow covers are kind of sheer. So I have like some blue detailing in my bed pillows, and you can see the blue through them. So I don't like that because you'd have to like double them up if that bothered you. But besides that, I'm sold. I really think this is the Wamsutta alternative, and I don't say that lightly. I don't say that lightly. I really don't, because I still have a pair of sheets from like 10 years ago. That's how married I am to the Wamsutta. So very happy with Feather and Stitch. If you're gonna give any piece of bedding a try that I've recommended ever on my channel, that's the one I want you to pick up. And the last piece of bedding I wanna talk about is the Ever Snug pillow. So we've talked about the Beckham pillows, love them. We love the Angu pillows, love them, but they're never restocked. Never! So we had to find an alternative. So this is the brand Ever Snug. You get 2 queen pillows for about 60 bucks, and they are adjustable. And these are not adjustable in the way that other brands do it, where they're like, hey, take the cotton out. I have no idea where you're gonna put the cotton. Please don't lose it. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but please don't lose it. They don't do that. They actually have these different layers to the pillow, and you can take out each individual layer. There's not just like cotton everywhere or microfiber fill everywhere, and it's wonderful. I had surgery recently, and this has been the pillow I've been living on. I've had to sleep on my back, and for you back sleepers, what's wrong with you people? It's horrible. It's horrible. Let me know down in the comments, are you a backside or stomach sleeper? It's been horrible, and this pillow has made it so much better. I love that this is adjustable, because I felt like I always had to have 20 different types of pillow for all the people that come to stay at my home. Like, I literally have like 5 guests a year, but in my head, all the people that come stay at my home, because I want to be like Martha Stewart, right? And now I don't have to, because I feel like this can accommodate every single different type of person. Now I want to talk a little bit like about lighting and like scent and all that stuff, because these are more affordable items. It's not lost on me that like adding new home decor all the time is very expensive, but I'm all about the luxe look for less. And the best way to kind of update your home seasonally, whatever, if you're feeling a little bit of FOMO, which is super human, I feel like we don't talk about that enough, is to just buy smaller accents that you can phase out and reuse as trends come and go without breaking the bank. And if you ever need like design help, you want to make sure that you're elevating your home without breaking the bank, sign up for a design audit. You can use the code YouTube for money off. It's always going to be there for my people on YouTube. You send me photos of your home, and I literally critique them. You get a video of me critiquing them, drawing what should be on there, and I'm telling you, this has been transformative for some of my clients, and it is my most affordable offer. And I also have one-on-one design sessions. So if you want some design help before you're picking up all of these little decorative accents, sign up down below. I would love to work with you and help you out with your space. But all that to say, I love getting these smaller accents. So the first one I'm gonna talk about is this candle warmer. I've talked about a different candle warmer before and it was kind of ugly. It was kind of ugly, but it's so good. It's like the best candle warmer ever. But I wanted to find a cuter one, especially for those of you who are loving the organic modern and the mid-century modern, because I think those are the design styles that you guys are loving right now, and I always want to cater to that. So this one has a wood tone mixed with a metal, so it's a little bit more chic, something you definitely want to put out on display. And it has a timer. So you have 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, whatever, and then it just kind of like has a little dial that tells you how far it is on and off. It doesn't heat up to the quite same temperature as my other one, I will say, but that's probably safer. I don't know what the rules are about that, but food for thought there. So the benefits of the candle warmer, people are always like, hey, why would I get a candle warmer? That's just wasting electricity. Your candle burns evenly so that you can kind of get the best bang for your buck out of your candle and it still looks good. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes when your candle like starts looking ugly and there's wax going everywhere, you just don't want to display it anymore, then you don't use it, and then you're not getting the full candle experience, and you've kind of wasted that $5 or $6 worth of wax that's still in there. Two, you don't have to worry about turning off the flame, right? Sometimes, have you ever like left your house and not remember if you turn off your flat iron, or if you turned off like your flame and you're like driving back, you know, like speeding home, which is also dangerous? Yes. So this helps avoid that because they have timers on them. They just go off and there's no flame at all. You're never like igniting anything. So they just turn off on the timer, you're good to go, and you don't have to worry about the fire hazard there. So that is the benefit. Now, they've had candle warmers forever, but they used to be ugly and now they're not. So that's why this one is phenomenal. Another light I picked up is this LED table lamp. Now, I got this because it looks so much like the Kelly Wearstler pendants I have in my kitchen. So this is like the mushroom style pendant, trending big time all over Visual Comfort and every single lighting website, because Kelly Wearstler is that girl. She is that designer. So this gets the look for less. I think it's around 60 bucks, and the bigger version is actually cheaper. So keep that in mind if you decide to shop for this one. But it's USB rechargeable. The light is dimmable. This is great for a bathroom if you want to add an accent in there. I do, because I don't like to turn the light on like if I'm going to the bathroom in the middle of the night, because I don't want to wake up my spouse. So I have this little table lamp there. It's also good for the kitchen if you want a little bit of lighting on your island without having a cord, or if you want lighting on your coffee table, on a bookshelf. It provides you with versatility when it comes to styling, because you can style with lighting in novel places. Lighting really elevates any space, but it can be very difficult to hide a cord or find a plug. So this kind of eliminates that ailment for you. And they have so many different types of LED rechargeable lights, this particular brand. So I'll link some more on my Amazon storefront. So again, go follow me over there so that you can catch them. Even Babe likes it, and my partner doesn't care anything about design. They care zero. I also picked up this Easel lamp. Now, this is a more expensive Amazon buy. I think this is around $280, and it took a month for it to come. It was one of those things that had no reviews, and I was like, I'm gonna see what's going on here. And it's wonderful. So online, these are about $1,400, even the small ones from like Ralph Lauren and Our House. So I was so happy to see this. Basically, it is an easel, but it has a lamp attached to it. So it allows you to display art really beautifully. You can display art, you can display mirrors, you can display family photos. It is a great way to illuminate your art without putting like a picture light in the wall or something like that, or without hanging something if you're a renter or you don't want to ruin the walls. I think that this is a really great option. It is height adjustable, it is size adjustable, you can angle it in all different directions, and it is an art piece in itself. And I love when something is multifunctional. It's an easel, it's a light, and it's a sculpture. So it has three purposes in one, which means ultimately we're saving so much time in our design process, and I love being efficient. The next new find is also something smaller, but definitely super practical. It is this travertine tissue box cover. So you guys know I love tissue box covers for my face wipes. I like to use them for Kleenex. I like to use them for everything because I hate the containers, right? And it's one of those things that if the container is ugly, I don't want it to sit out, so I hide it somewhere, and then I end up reordering something, so I'm wasting money. I end up not using something, so I'm wasting money. So this saves me money, and it helps with my styling, and it keeps my styling practical. So this is travertine. It's so cute. It's nice and heavy. It's very luxurious, and it fits a standard Kleenex box. So this is wonderful. I also picked up this scalloped tray because when I saw the metal online, it looked just like the metal that they use at Our House. So I'm reckoning that maybe they use the same like manufacturer. So this is a brand to watch. I have it in the bronze. It also comes in a gold, I think the gold looked a little bit gaudy, but this is going on my nightstand, as you can see, for my remotes, for my jewelry, for my phone, things like that. This would also be great in the bathroom for skincare. And last but certainly not least, I wanted to talk about these peonies here. So I actually bought them. I'm always looking for high quality faux flowers on Amazon because I cannot keep anything alive to save my life. I'm trying this new like plant system soon where you don't really have to water it. So hopefully that can make that happen for me, and also plants that don't require a lot of sunlight. We need that as well. But I'm always on the hunt for really good faux flowers. I shared the tulips before. If you haven't seen my more recent Amazon videos, go check them out. But these peonies are really great. I'm actually going to take them out here on camera, but you can see that they come like this. You can cut it right here, but they're already arranged. And I actually love getting pre-arranged flower arrangements because it takes the work out of it for me. I have many skills, but arranging flowers is not one of them. It's not one of them. I've tried and tried and tried, and it's just not a skill that I've mastered. But for the price, I think that these actually look very good. And I'm a stickler for faux flowers. I will say, if you're ever on the hunt for faux flowers, the best place you can really get them is like a Michael's or a Joann, and to make it yourself using resin. But not everyone wants to be a DIYer, which is totally fair. These are great. I'm very happy with them so far, and I'm excited to keep going with them. And now these last few items are not actually in my home, but it's new home decor that I picked up for client work. And by client work, I'm actually doing a makeover at my sister-in-law's house right now. And the first thing I picked up for her was this like teddy ottoman. She has a million shoes. She's a fashionista, and we needed somewhere to put the shoes that wasn't ugly because normal shoe containers are just plain ugly. I hate to say it. And this one is massive. It can easily hold 20 pairs of shoes. And even if you don't have small feet, it can hold all of those shoes. And it's boucle, and all you have to do is screw the legs on. It takes 30 seconds, and it is wonderful. I've been beyond impressed with this. I thought it was gonna be really crappy because it was only $168, but I've been super happy. I also had the opportunity to try out these linen or faux linen curtains. I think they're $40 a pack for like an 8-foot curtain. Very impressed with the quality. Very smooth to touch, very easy to steam, though I've not done a perfect job yet. Okay, so don't eat me up about that. But these are wonderful. I wasn't like, oh, I need to throw them in the dryer right after getting them or anything like that. It was very easy to like put them up and you're good to go. There weren't any snags or anything. And this is pretty comparable in price, if not cheaper, to the linen you would get at an IKEA. And it comes in like 2 days if you have Prime. And doing that project, I also use this hardware. I've used this hardware before, but they've actually changed it. So now with the brackets, the bracket is already like forged. You don't have to like kind of connect them like you've seen happen before, which makes the process so much easier. It makes it so much easier. You could just throw the bracket up there and you're good to go. You don't have to like, you know, become an engineer to connect the bracket to itself, because at that point you're like, I don't even want to put the curtains up anymore. So I love this. I think this gold looks super luxe. I think it honestly looks similar to like this gold here, and this is from the 1950s. So I do really like that elevated look for less, and it comes in so many different sizes. And of course I use the rings and clips because I think that's what makes curtains look the most elevated, and I've been very happy. The last thing I picked up for that property that I want to talk about today before we wrap up today's video is this mirror. So this is an arched silver mirror. It came in a second, and it is super lightweight, and it hangs on the wall with the French cleat. So you don't have to worry about it falling down or measuring holes. You literally just put the cleat on the back and you hook it on, which makes it really easy to move and hang, and you're not going to get divorced in the hanging process. And it does come in many different colors if silver isn't your jam. That is my favorites video for February. You will see my March video in March, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that one. And I share tons of new shopping hauls, affordable home finds, and interior design tips and tricks every single week, so I would love for you to subscribe. Again, if you're looking for design help, sign up for my design audit or my one-on-one consultations below, and there's a coupon code for my YouTube friends because I appreciate you oh so much. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and until next time, have a beautiful day.